Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. So today I got a good one. Have never made a video like this. We are going to be going out spamming yard signs, just seeing how long it takes. I'm going to let you guys in on some of the best areas to put them, some stuff I've learned over the years. I've stuck a decent amount of yard signs. There's definitely some tactics you can do to keep your yard signs from getting yanked or the lawn people freaking kicking them out of the ground, because you want your yard signs to last as long as possible. So make sure you watch through the whole video. And next week's video is going to be the results from these yard signs after 7 days. So if you're wondering how I'm doing that, I have a call rail number that I put on all these yard signs. They all have the exact same phone number, but it is a tracking number. So every time someone calls that phone number on the yard sign, I can see it counted as a conversion. Make sure you have post notifications on, so when that video comes out, you guys can check it out and we can see how many phone calls we're getting after a week of having 50 yard signs out. Let's go stick some yard signs. All right, this is tip one. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Well, I guess I could show you guys how the sticks are. One here and one over there. That way, if I'm getting out and putting a yard sign on the right side of the road, I have a stack ready to go there and I could just run over there, grab one, stick it. Or if I'm putting one on the left side of the road, I just hop out, grab it and stick it. I mean, you could put them all on the left side too. It doesn't really matter because you could just, right when you get out, grab one on this side. But for people that are sticking them with employees, if you're doing it in the middle of the day or between jobs, having an employee and having a stack on his side, a stack on your side, makes life a little bit easier, especially when you're doing this many in one day. I've never done this many before. And I used to keep my signs back here in the back of the pickup truck, inside the pickup truck, and they would just get tangled. If you've done yard signs before, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they could just get all tangled up like damn fishing poles back there. But the way I have it in the back makes life a whole lot easier. Trust me, just try it out. The best spots to stick signs is dead grass, no grass, or like mulch. And you're probably like, what, why? I mean, people always stick yard signs in grass. It's because the lawn people will literally just run those things over, kick them out of the ground, because, you know, they're working their hourly job. They're not out here to unstick your sign, mow that grass or lawn real quick, then restick your sign. They'll literally just grab the thing out of the ground and chuck it. Find a spot where people don't have to mow. That way we can stick our yard sign in there and it stays there as long as possible. Let's stick one real quick. Okay, actually right at the foot of the stop sign, you really couldn't see. There was no grass at all, so it worked out pretty well. And you're probably like, a stop sign, that's not a huge intersection. We're gonna be looking for those intersections. Just so you guys know, majority of the time when you stick yard signs in big intersections, they get pulled within a week. Legally here, not allowed to put yard signs, it's city property. So every time I put my yard sign out in a like super populated intersection in the middle, and I drive by that area, a day or two, the thing's gone. I've even had a cop before call me from my yard sign and say, hey, you're not allowed to stick this here, but he was super cool about it. Don't get me wrong, we're gonna be sticking some intersections here because we got a lot of yard signs to stick, and it's already 7:30. I'm gonna show you guys a few more spots and then really just try to blitz these signs out all of Seminole in my main service areas that are kind of close to my house. Oh, and another tip, since yard signs cost money and they're part of marketing, like any other marketing, you want to be the most profitable you can at it. It makes the most sense to stick the yard signs as close as possible you can to your house. But if there's tons of traffic in certain areas, you're gonna want to put yard signs there. My hometown is Seminole, so I'm gonna try to put majority of my signs here in Seminole, and Seminole's a pretty higher end area for Pinellas County, so there's good paying customers in here. Majority of my money is made in Seminole anyways. Find another prime area real quick for you guys, and then after that I'm just gonna be sticking these things everywhere because I need to flood this place. Here we are, another prime area right off main intersection. This road leads to tons of other neighborhoods, as you can see. Each one of these roads is filled with probably, I don't know, 30 houses, and look, perfect section right here with no grass. So we are gonna grab one out of the back and stick it. All right, this is a 4-way stop sign, and at the foot of this stop sign, as you guys can see that, tons of dirt, another good one. Boom, 4-way stop sign. Oh, sorry, buddy. That guy was just waiting on me. Even though those 4-way stop signs most of the time are considered public property unless they're close enough to someone's yard, kind of like that one was, they'll still get you work. I mean, if you can get a week out of a yard sign at a busy 4-way stop like that one in Seminole, I would say it's worth it. Unless you're paying like $10 a yard sign, then you need to work on that. Don't order less than 150 at a time. It's literally pointless. You're overpaying for them. You guys get the memo. Now I'll give you a secret tip here. If you watched this far into the video, this one is ideal, and I doubt I'll find one. I've only ever found a few of these in my area. This is the ideal spot. So you guys know, in the middle of an intersection, when you're getting in the turn lane and the median right here next to you, say I'm turning this way, and there's always the concrete barrier that's in the middle of the road. Sometimes they have a big enough crack in between the concrete that's you can stick a yard sign, especially if you get yard signs with like really skinny stakes, then you can stick yard signs in between the cracks on the concrete medians. So you guys get the point on the good areas to stick these yard signs. Bottom of stop signs at four-ways where there's no grass. Busy intersections, even though I said try to avoid sticking them on city property because most places it's illegal, and the city people will pull them probably within a week or two. But if you stick it in a busy intersection, even though it's city property, and that one yard sign lands you one job, even though it was only there for like 3 or 4 days, that's worth it in my opinion. Because like I said earlier, you should only be paying anywhere from $3 to $6 a yard sign at most. Other good areas, mulch areas, and like I said, anywhere there's not grass, just avoid grass. Instead, just try to do somewhere absolutely booming with traffic, like a 4-way intersection or something like that. But enough yapping about where to stick the yard signs and how I do it. Hopefully this helps you out with the truck setup. That's gonna make your life a lot easier. If you got like a Toyota Corolla or something, sorry, you're just gonna have to muscle it out with digging around with the signs in the back. And then it's quantity over quality. So just stick as many as you can. That's what I'm doing now. And I'm actually gonna stop recording me sticking the signs, or we're gonna be out here till 12 a.m. I'm gonna stick as many as I can before it's pitch black and I can't find any more areas. So I'll let you guys know how long this takes. Hopefully I can get this done, but who knows, we'll see. Look at this right here, 4-way intersection. Perfect. Now that was an ideal spot. Busy intersection, there was no grass where I stuck it. It was city property though, but hey, that yard sign is probably getting, I would say 1,000 plus eyes on a day. So even if that one only lasts 3 days, the odds of that one probably getting me a phone call are pretty high. And all it has to do is one phone call, because one $95 job is worth it if it only cost me a $4 yard sign. Time check, by the way, it is now 8:30, so we've been at this at about an hour and we haven't even done half the signs. This is taking a while. Alrighty, we are back at the house. I had to do the outro inside because it's so dark outside and that took so much longer than I thought. For everyone wondering though, to stick 50 yard signs, it took a little over 3 hours just because I was not trying to spam them on every single intersection and every single stop sign, all the trash places. I was trying to get my yard signs in decent places where there's a lot of eyes, or like the spots I was showing you, not a lot of grass, so they last a while. With that being said, I will make a video about a week from this one and it'll be showing the results from sticking 50 yard signs in one day over a week period. So we'll see how many phone calls we got from sticking that many yard signs after 7 days. Should be a good video, so make sure you guys slap notifications on, and if you enjoy this kind of content, you want to see more of it, me just spamming marketing tactics, hit like, subscribe, all that jazz. Comment if you have a question or anything, or if you think I missed something. If you have any sort of advice for anyone else watching the video, spam in the comments, and I will see you guys next video.